This Memorial Day, we remember the lives lost in wars. At the annual observation service at the West Tennessee State Veterans Cemetery, there were veterans there from World War II and every other conflict over the last 7 decades. Local 24 reporter, news reporter Mike Matthews reports that most people said it was too important an event to ignore.
Memorial Day is the one day of the year, at least, that this country and people decide to pay honor to those who lost their lives in battle. It is too easy to forget the names on the headstones, to just drive by the West Tennessee State Veterans Cemetery and not even look at all the flags, the row after row of graves. The sound of taps is played and heads are bowed, and faces of old veterans crinkle with thoughts of old buddies. They'll tell you, friendships in war are different. It's why some think about their old friends who died fighting.
A lot of reflection on those that you served with. It was a special bond that if you weren't a part of, it's hard to describe.
If anybody complained about the heat, they kept the complaints to themselves. Complaints would be an insult to the men and women buried in the rolling hills of this cemetery, so many of them proud to serve.
It was his life. It was his calling. It was all he ever wanted. He was devoted to his country. He was devoted to the Marines.
This is one of those days when Josie Ballin can remember every bit, every second of October 8th, 2008. The day she learned her brother, Marine Captain Robert Sesher, was killed in action.
Yeah, I was home, and my family had been out at a community event, and we came home to a van in front of our house, and we knew what was happening.
Veterans here ranged from World War II veterans, there were still 2 World War II veterans who were here, to those who fought in the Middle East. The wars will continue, the fighting will continue, and lives will be lost. In Memphis, Mike Matthews, Local 24 News.